Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope. Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley. Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below. Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope. Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley. Rise with the sun! Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
Are these people...
Judging by their clothes, they appear to be phantom Hyperboreans from the distant past.
That could mean they have some clues about the moon goddess's name, right? Hey there! Could you tell us what the moon goddess's name is? Sorry. That's probably a weird question, huh? How do we explain this?
The moons are long gone, and their goddesses. When a new moon goddess is born, we have used every last resource at our...
Were the people of the past all this devout?
Surely the new moon goddess he speaks of must... Alas, Kutar's birth came long after the age in which he lived.
But, maybe if we find a phantom from a more recent age, they might know Columbina's real name.
True. Keep an eye out. We should be able to tell which era they're from by the clothes they wear.
Yeah! You've been pretty talkative this whole...
Oh, nothing. When the Hyperboreans speak of moon goddesses, they mean the three from truly ancient times. I can't imagine they would know anything about... There once was a time when the moon goddesses blessed them greatly and protected them from harm. So, when the war between the gods and dragons...
Yeah, that checks out.
Let's continue on. Who knows what else we...
There's a door blocking this path.
Not a problem. Try this.
Whoa! How did that door suddenly collapse?
This device was maintaining the door's integrity. Remove the core, and the device stops working.
Is this our destination?
Impressive.
More precisely, this is a device that will help us reach our destination. Let's go. We still have a long distance to cover.
The way ahead is blocked by broken rocks. Oh.
Let's try that device again. Remember the door from earlier?
So it works in reverse, too!
The humans we see are all phantoms, but the monsters are real. What a fascinating place.
There'll be plenty of time to admire it later. Ooh, there's a whole bunch of artwork in here. Seems pretty old. Nicole, this is probably your...
Let me see. To understand these murals requires some knowledge of the history surrounding the War of Funerary Flame. I shared a little of this with Lauma before.
Yes, I think I follow. The dispute between the Moon Sisters, the transformation by Nibelung.
Oh no, it's no trouble. I'd be delighted to share the tale again. Tevat's 3 moons and their goddesses were brought into being by the will of Nibelung, the then ruler of Tevat. But when the heavenly principles came, the moon goddesses were nowhere near strong enough to challenge this entity. But the heavenly principles did. Essentially, the 3 moons existed to keep this planet alive and operational, which did not directly conflict with the heavenly principles' aims. Nevertheless, the inherent precariousness of this arrangement would soon be revealed.
Nibelung returned. Yes.
He did, and thus began the War of Funerary Flame. Discord would soon emerge between the 3 moon sisters. One would voice the opinion that another would argue that taking sides in the conflict would only bring the world closer, especially since their creator had returned, bearing the perilous power of the abyss. Nibelung would eventually discover their disloyalty.
What?
Yes. The very moons that had once defended the planet became instruments of death and destruction. And although the heavenly principles and the 3 moon sisters had once been at peace, it is possible that the heavenly principles did not know of the goddess's imprisonment. If so, regardless of who knew what, when, the heavenly principles shattered 2 moons. Whether the goddesses managed to escape Nibelung's captivity after his fall, nobody knows. But this much is certain. From that day on, the moons no longer belonged to Tevat. The rejections slowly drained their power until eventually...
So that's the...
You say the moon ceased belonging to Tevat from then on.
That is perhaps due to the lingering connection between the Frost Moon, which was not shattered, and this world. You could see it as the 3 sisters. They never desired war. All they ever wished for was to...
Right.
If the final fate of the 3 goddesses is, as you say, then Columbina faces the same grave danger. Our investigation has yet to bear fruit.
Yeah, you're right!
Indeed. I was a little worried about that at first, but as we got closer, I sensed that the Kuvaki within it flows unimpeded. It should be functioning normally. The only issue is how to activate it. It's looking a little worse for wear.
What about the cores from some of the other devices we've...
In all likelihood, yes. I imagine that would have been the...
Rise with the... I'm going in! Let the mountain's veins boil! Pyroclastic surge! Burn it down!
Get across!
Walk up, then jump down.
Try and stop me!
Enough cores. Let's head back.
The device is up and running. It's hard to believe that the ancients were capable of constructing such things.
Paimon's our destination! It's right up ahead!
Yes, let's go. This is where the people of Hyperborea, we need only the assumption being, of course, that we can find her first. That's right. You want to know if it's safe there, don't you? And yet, she has no choice but...
historical artwork and talking to people from Hyperborean times.
If it's not too much trouble.
Oh, sure.
Then your first job is to find it. As a moon goddess, neither Columbina nor Kutar is her true name.
Is it not also possible that
That would be a hard pill to swallow.
No one knows how she came into being, and she certainly doesn't have parents.
Does that mean there's no way to get Columbina back?
Huh? Wait, why all this pessimism? Was it the way I phrased well? Just because she's never had a real name in the past.
What?
Think about what Alice said again. She never once...
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Yes. Names are anchors that connect us. It's like... yes. Traveler, when you first arrived in Teyvat, do you think you would have turned around if someone behind... But what about now?
I understand what you mean.
Life is a long journey. Even the friends and family... When people call you by different names, what matters isn't so much the words themselves, but what they symbolize. And of course, whether that resonates with you.
Lumine.
So, close your eyes and picture...
Columbina.
Columbina.
Hi, Mom will call her Columbina.
She has long forsaken everything that Kutar represents.
Well,
Are you sure? Is it really?
for a journey like this, the process is every... Had you not searched far and wide, rejecting every other answer? Oh, it all...
Are you suggesting that Mage knew from the start that
I can't say for sure, but I can definitely imagine her chuckling and saying...
Llama! Your antlers!
You should hurry. The festive moon has begun to rise. Do not worry, for when you called the name Columbina just now, I could say...
The power within...
Yes, so... This is so annoying. I really, really want to explain how that whole thing works, but... Deep breaths, Nicole. Deep breaths. You're an angel. A sober, sensible, solemn angel who has her
Okay then.
Anyway, you all need to hurry.
Then it is agreed.
by the name Columbina?
Then we'll throw her the best Moon Pair Night party.
And at last, we...
I can barely move anymore. My consciousness is fading away. Have they come back out? They didn't make it.
Could you tell me your name?
My name is...
Columbina! Columbina! Are you here? Columbina! That's the name you gave when we first met. And it's what I've called you ever since.
Columbina.
It's a fine name. I have many fond memories of Columbina, and so do all of your friends. If you like this name...
Looking for me? I like it. You can carry on using it.
Columbina Hyposelene.
I never thought that Columbina would be, but after I met you, it went from being a Fatui code name to
I'm just... We can go and meet them very soon. Everyone...
Great. I'd like to thank them as well. Everyone's done so much for me. Searching for my name, entering those ancient ruins.
Huh? What?
Yes, I was there.
Starting from...
You turned around and called out my name while you were in Nasha Town. Do you remember? Let's go.
Sure. And...
But... Before that...
Sure.
Columbina! Oh, this truly is wonderful.
Ha-ha! Just in time.
Yeah, we will...
Thank you, my friends. With your help, I now have a name that belongs to me.
Columbina Hyposelenia.
That's right.
Born beneath.
Yes.
A fine name.
Now, as much as it pains me to interrupt this beautiful reunion, I feel obliged to remind you that... Don't you want to enjoy the festivities? There's so much to see and...
Nicole?
So you're Miss Nicole. Thank you for helping us. And for helping me find...
You're quite welcome. Guiding lost people to hidden treasure, and if you ask me, spiritual treasures are far more precious than material ones. Anyway, I had to go help Alice. It seems, but don't worry. We're with you in spirit. Keep an eye out for the Hexenzirkel's festive stalls in Nasha Town.
The Frost Moon Scions have also prepared. On that note, Nefer.
It's all in hand. Yehoda is on...
Wonderful. In that...
Huh?
Come on, Columbina.
Hey, young lady. Would you like some Moon Prayer Night candy? Happy Moon Prayer Night. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot to say. Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Turning Nasha Town into her home is a festive gift. A rather brilliant idea.
Perhaps this is what Nodcry, Columbina's home, should have been like all along.
Thank you for the gift. I like it a lot. This feels like... I do.
Quite a strategy you came up with. Hide the tree in the forest. It's not your usual...
Apparently so. It even inspired a perennial penny pincher to use their resources for a greater cause.
I see it now. This bickering.
Huh? What's everyone doing here? Oh! Miss Columbina, you're back!
Yes. I'm fine now.
How's your progress with Alice's
Very well indeed. I've never heard her sound so excited. Not like this. This time, her excitement... She said she'll contact us once she knows more. In the meantime, we're free to
enjoy the time off while it lasts. I have a feeling that our next...
I I should go. I still have a few things to—
And I think I'll take a look around. With any luck.
Hold up a second.
I believe he made a beeline for the flagship, Goodbye for now, Columbina. I hope you have—
I will.
Well, in that case, don't just stand there. Get out there and have some fun. Oh, also, take the... The Frost Moon Scion stop. Over there is the Hexencircle section. Oh, and the...
Thank you. You're not coming.
We'll be around. But don't you want to browse by yourself for a bit? Yep. If you find something you like and want to try it out together. Otherwise, just relax and enjoy.
Where should I go first? This must be the mage's stall. It feels like I've entered a fairy tale. Ah, how lovely. So this is the Frost Moon Scions area. It feels very familiar. But everyone looks much happier than usual. A soft and furry creature that...
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a Dodeko from a... When the going got tough, I powered through.
That sounds like a lot of...
Doesn't it just? Oh, but then recently, I found out only to find it overgrown with seagrass. I made it back to...
Couldn't you just...
Oh, I wanted to, believe me. But the last thing I wanted was to cause a gigantic... And so, dear Moon Goddess, I was wondering if you might lend me your...
Are you roping me into a crime?
Oh, let's call it a once-in-a-lifetime, carefree... All the festival goers tonight are dressed up as the Moon Goddess. But there's nothing to say that the Moon Goddess can't disguise herself as a Dodeko. Besides, this is your home.
I'm afraid I'm not well acquainted with Dodekos, Madam May.
Oh, that's quite all right. We Dodeko, many like myself, are in our eyes, but perhaps in yours... But perhaps in yours, we Dodeko are fluffier and more mischievous.
Yes, that is a...
Oh, wonderful! Remarkable talent! So, what do you...
The use of Jumpy Dumpties doesn't come as naturally to me as Kuvaki. But their unpredictability makes it fun. I think they called it... Not bad.
Any guilt?
Hmm?
Oh, remember, if you find any meanies living on the moon, you can use this to...
I will.
Up for another round of fish blast? Oh, I mean of bye-bye, bad fishies! Wonderful! Another round of fish blast? Oh, I mean of bye-bye, bad. Of course, of course. Feel free to come back.
Welcome home, Moon. Oh, you're the genuine article.
Another one that...
Greetings. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I am the Hexenzirkel member they call B. Barbeloth Trismegistus.
Columbina hyposelenia. Please...
Hyposelenia. Now then, Miss Columbina.
Divination. The Frost Moon Scions use...
From the perspective of the one seeking answers, perhaps. As you look to your journey ahead, if you seek to understand the unknown...
The unknowns...
Of course, if one wishes to peer into fate, then... But that is a complex affair. And to relegate that majestic art to the status of a fest... Hence, I shall use the suitably...
Lunar Arcana.
Indeed. Unlike hydromancy, this will only display possibilities and people like to think of themselves as creatures of agency and free...
I'd like to give it a try.
Of course you may. Before we begin, are there...
Let's stick to general possibility.
Ah, very well. Now, try... Would you... No problem. Now then, to make things... Please, draw the first Lunar Arcana. Now, draw your second card. This will stand for the past, the sum of all your experiences that have come before. And now the third Arcana. This is the present. Finally, the last card. This shall speak of the future, which... Oh. Fascinating. I've never encountered this before in my room. What do you make of this, Miss Columbina? Of course, if you wish, you can choose to deny the validity.
No.
A bold decision. Well then, let us...
Sure.
First, destiny. No surprises here. The card that represents yours is the moon.
The moon.
Indeed. The moon can represent the truth at some times, but deception at others. False peace, destructive calamity, and the world-changing power that lies within. When the moon is placed on the destiny tile, it indicates that your destiny is not what it may appear on the surface. It symbolizes a journey through the fog, fraught with uncertainty and deception, where one must face inner challenges head-on.
I don't understand.
Patience, my dear. Now then. The Hermit, but inverted.
Inverted?
Yes. The Hermit symbolizes solitude, introspection, and the pursuit combined with the moon as one's destiny. A choice you made to stand alone in the past. It was a choice made not out of fear or arrogance, but for reasons that others could not perceive. You fumbled through the darkness without a guide, but you did not find your way. Rather, you went astray. More than once, it would seem.
Is this about how I became Kutar despite not wishing to become a god? And how I joined the Fatui because I yearned for a place to belong?
I suspect only you know the answer to this question. All is not lost. The past is in the past, and so it shall remain. Shall we look into the present now? Oh my. The Lovers. One of the most interesting Luna Arcana.
What does this one mean?
This means that you have had an unprecedented emotional experience. The joy...
It's true. I've made a lot of friends for...
That sounds lovely. I am most delighted for you.
Yes.
I understand. Parting with... But rest assured, this is not the end of your journey.
The future...
Well now.
I'm ready.
Very well. Oh.
Miss Barbaloth? What is it?
This card. This card is death.
That doesn't...
It depends on how we... It is true that it can represent an agonizing death, a complete and utter end, but at the same time, it can also represent rebirth. Do not forget that your destiny card is the moon. That...
If death spells the end...
As I have said, divination can only display general traits. Allow me to summarize it for you. In the past, you may have lost your way, but now you have gained new connections and new strength. You now face an important decision, one that may bring about a great change in what is yet to be. This change might, in turn, be the end of all things. But remember, everything is subject to change because of the moon present in your destiny. You must see the truth clearly and face your innermost thoughts.
The truth. my innermost thoughts. Thank you, Miss Barbaloth.
Don't mention it. Some people dislike divinations, but I can see that you're different. This is a rare quality, and one that diviners always hope to see in the seeker.
I understand.
Go then, and illuminate your future, Miss Columbina. The moon...
I wouldn't say it's unfair, exactly. I mean, your voice goes right into people's heads. How would you explain that to the kids? You can't just explain it away as magic.
Is something the matter?
Ah, Miss Columbina! No.
Ah, impeccable timing. This self-proclaimed Knight of Justice has yet to give me a satisfactory answer.
Hey, now, I left the flagship just to help you out, Miss Nicole.
What's going on?
So Alice and I are both using long-range remote control spells that work on similar principles, allowing us to attend this festive fair in Dodeco form. Sorry, let me backtrack a little. While similar, there are some key... Alice, being a great mage, wanted her Dodeco to reflect something of her own charm and mystique. So she adjusted the way its tail moved. An entirely gratuitous move, in my opinion. I hardly see how anyone is going to notice that. If anything, I'd say that anyone who stares intently enough at a Dodeco's tail to notice such a small detail is someone we ought to be highly concerned. I only say this to emphasize that my question has nothing to do with tails. Now that we're clear on that, why is Alice's Dodeco permitted to interact directly with...
Your voice speaks directly into people.
See? Exactly. Miss Nicole?
Ugh, I can't stand it. I know that probably makes me sound like a whiny child acting out in front of their parents. And it's a little embarrassing now that I think about it. But hey, I've said it now, I can't take it back. That would be even more embarrassing. Also, don't go reading too much into that analogy. It was off the top of my head. I'm actually...
Miss Nicole, are you saying that you'd like...
I'm not so invested in that. It's just something cobbled together using items I borrowed from Alice. The point is, I want to know everyone's... I've been biting my lip for so long. I thought this was going to be a nice, straightforward festival where I'd get the...
Well, can I play?
You will?
I'd like to try.
Then what are we waiting for?
It's like they forgot I was ever here.
Congratulations, Miss Columbina.
Fate?
Well, something to that effect. You could even go with, all my hopes are now resting on this.
Can I open?
Stop teasing me. Please, I'm begging you.
Wow.
Ah, you have my... Thank you for sharing.
Don't mention. You've all done much to help me. What's this?
Come on, Citrus. One more round.
But my neck...
You should take a break. Elf.
Yeah, don't push.
Hey, don't look at me.
What are we gonna do?
Do you need any?
Yes, we do.
All right.
It's really simple. You just throw the dice and move.
Rolling a hamster means you move one tile. A paper frog is 2 tiles, and a flying squirrel is
Okay.
So, in that case, please take... And the winner is the Moon Goddess! Congratulations!
But I was aiming right. Aw, what a pity. I saw it with my own eyes. You were so... That's not true. It dodged out of the way right as I was about to snag it. I'm sorry? You heard me. This paper frog can... Dear, oh dear, what are you saying? How could a paper frog move? Even if I, the mere humble merchant that I am, knew such magic, surely I would not use it on a paper frog. I'd sooner give Mora legs, so it could walk right into my purse. My dear, dear customer, why not have one more try? This time, just think about how much experience... Oh, darn. I used up all my coins. Take your time, but, don't take too long. This event is Moon Prayer Night only. Miss, next customer, please. Welcome.
Hello.
Whoa, whoa. What's this big one doing over here? How do I tell my employees not to go running around this...
Dory?
Why, hello there, Miss Columbina. Would you like to play my ring toss game?
How much for a run?
Oh, first time's free. Not with your sharp sharp skills. I'm sure you'll win all the prizes in one fell. That was an obvious enough hint. Here comes the ring. Oh, peanuts.
Change tracks. Roselle, should we move or not?
Just a tiny bit.
All right, then I'll... Oh, sugar plums, not the
Let's see. Wow, very good. And here's your prize. Now, how about another round?
Happy Moon Prayer Night, Miss Columbina.
Happy Moon Prayer Night.
Yes.
You said we were just
I did, but then I recognized a few...
Do my eyes deceive me? Is that...